Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Mr. Mohammed. Today I'm going to continue on the Cambridge Computer Science 0478, the paper 2-1 for May-June 2023. Last time we stopped in question 7 or number 7. So we have this flow chart and this table in here. You see this table is going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and each index in here give you a letter. This letter is represented by something from here. So if you want to search, for example, for letter K, you have to move 11 steps to find the letter K, and the letter K is represent kilo. So you have to fill this uh, table. So this is what we solved in the last time, of course, for Mark. So in B, you say identify the type of the algorithm you use. If you take a look in here, you see this is uh, a regular counting from 1 to 13 with a regular letter from A to M, and alphanumeric or alphabetic sorting. So this is a linear algorithm, because the linear algorithms is go step by step, and it's simply make you selecting from each one of those by just click on it. So in as we say, it's search linear algorithm. So it's a linear algorithm. So it's look one by one until it find the wanted letters in the question. So describe one problem that could occur with this algorithm if any invalid character was input. So if we get back in here, you see there is nothing can stop the loop if there is any another letter is put. So for example, if we add the letter Z or the letter W for this flowchart. So what's happened? If you take a look here, there's nothing going to stop if we didn't found any of this letter. So it's going to continue no matter what. We didn't find the letter Y. If we find the letter Y, we are going to recount again. If we not, we are going to stop. So there is nothing say if we find uh, anything else that could occur or affecting the algorithm. So the algorithm is going to continue because there is nothing uh, uh, found that can stop the algorithm. So that's my question is. So this is for C. Continuing with the next one, we have a blank page in here. So in 10, you will find the function links. In number 8, function links. First, calculate the length of string first. So write the pseudocode or pseudocode statement to store the string. The beginning is the most important part in first. And calculate and output the length of the string and output the string in upper case. So have to give an output and give a length here first, which is contain this message, which is the beginning is the most important part. So what am I gonna do in this question? So simply in pseudocode we use the arrow instead of anything. So I'm going to write down in here number one. First I'm going to identify uh, first as input in pseudocode. In pseudocode we use the arrow for input. So first contain the message. Let me delete this. Contain the message. The beginning is the most important part. So this is the message that in the first. So I wanna output simply. I wanna the output. My output is going to number two. The output is output. Let me output the links first. We need the links for first. First, we have to give the output for first. Then we need to give the output of the uppercase this length, because length is stored this message. The beginning is the most important part, is stored in first. So I need to give this important message or this message in uppercase. So simply I'm going to write down output U case. If you wanna uppercase, just type output U case. So this gives you the upper case for the things that you asked in for. And also you can use instead of this, so this is would be my final answer. So you can use output uh, upper upper, or you can use output upper case. So this is can use and as a answer also in this. So this is will be my pseudocode for this program. So write the output of this pseudocode uh, should reduce. So let me count the number of character that should be represented in uppercase U case, the number of it. So let me count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 9, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. If you keep counting this, it will give you simply 40 late as for the output, and all of them in uppercase. So the output is will be the all of the message should be in uppercase. So I'm going to write down all of the message. The beginning is the most important part. So this is will be my final answer. You should give the number of output and you should give the output itself. So this is my final answer for this for this question. So easy and easy. So I'm going to go down and see. In line we have, consider the logic expression is the, this is the output of the logic expression, the not A or B and B X or C. So this is my uh, uh, expression. So draw the logic circuit for this logic expression. So each logic gate must have a maximum of 2 inputs. So also we only have 2 inputs. Do not simplify this logic expression. So simply we need to we have this file. Let me go here and let me see. For this expression I'm going to simply count how many gate do I have. So I have here OR gate, this is gate number 1, XOR gate, this is gate number 2, and we have NOT gate, this is gate number 3, and we have OR gate. So we have 4 circuit, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 AND gate, 1 XOR gate, 1 OR gate, 1 NOT gate. So I have and I have and I have OR, and I have XOR, and I have NOT gate. So I have to uh, connect those two brackets with the AND gate. So my output is going to be the AND gate. So I'm going to draw AND gate in here because this one is connected with the AND gate. If you take a look in here. So starting with the first one in here, we have Z, not A or B. So I have to draw a line from here and give NOT gate like this, and this NOT gate supposed to enter into OR gate. So let me just keep OR gate in here. So this is my OR gate, what it look like. So this is OR gate, so this is A and not A and B, and I have to give B in here. But this is not A or B, not A or B, and I have B, X or C. So down in here I have the X or gate, X or gate. So this X or gate is connected with, if you take a look here, connected B with C, and there is B and C. So I have to take a line from here and connect it with this one in here, and I have to take a line from C and connect it in here. This is how my circle so look like. So this is X OR gate, this is AND gate, this is OR gate. So this is my switch 1, and this is switch 2, and this is switch 3. So 1, 2, and 3. So those are my switches. So I have to uh, read the expression carefully, and simply I have to count the number of the gate. Do I have 1, 2, 3, and 4? And each bracket is each bracket is have connected gate. So this is your will be your output. So the output come in first. So I write down, that's why I write down in here the AND gate at the beginning. Then I start with this one and finish it with this bracket. So I start with this bracket and finish it with this one. Not A or B, and na C, X or B. So this is my uh, logic gate, or the logic gate is to look like. So let me give the output for each one of them. So this is will be D, and this is E, and this is Z, this is A, B, and C. As you see here in this table, they give you the truth table this uh, of this drawing in here. So I have to finish and give the work out and the output for Z in each time I input any of this switch for A, B, and C. So I have to divide those two uh, column by let me give another output. So this is D and this is E. So simply I'm going to write down in here D and E. So let me see if A is 0, 0, 0. So what's going to happen? If A is going to convert in here to 1, because the NOT gate is converting whatever the input is. So 0 in here is going to be 1 in this time. So the 1 in here is going to go into OR gate, and anything that came into OR gate, the characteristic of it is anything that came on is give you 1, 0 plus 0 is give you 0, so the other is 1, the rest of them are 1, so 1 plus 1 is give you 1, 1 plus 0 is give you 1, and 0 plus 1 is give you 1, especially the 0, 0 is give you 0. So OR gate is give me 1 here. So for the B is 0, so I have 1 in here. So I have to write down in here the first output is 1. So for the E, let me see, 0 and 0 and 0. 0 for the XOR and 0 for the XOR. The characteristic of XOR that if you have 0, 0, that if we have 0, 0 is give you 0, and 0, 1 is give you 1, and 1, 0 is give you 1, and the 1, 1 is give you 0. So 0, 0 is give me 0, 0, 1, or 1, 1 is give you 0. So anything that match the other is give you 0. So 0, 0 will give me 0 in here. So E at this time must be also 0. So for the AND gate, anything is give you 0, especially that especially that 1, 1 is going to give you 1. So 1, 0 is give you 0, 0, 1 is give you 0, and 0, 0 is give you 0. So this is for the AND gate. So here I'm going to have 0 at the beginning. So let me continue with the rest. So in the next one, 0, 0, and this time let me change this one into 1. So 0, 0, this one is going to invert to 1, this one 1, and anything that 0, so for the OR gate is 1, and for the XOR gate 1, 0 this time is going to give me in here 1. So let me just delete this one and make it change it to 1, because uh, 0, 0, 1 is give me 1, and 1, 1 is give me 1. So I'm going to write down here 1, 1, and 1, 1 for the AND gate is give me 1. So continuing with the other, so this time I'm going to change the the input into 0 for A, 1 for B, and 0 for C. So 0 1 0. So 0 1 and 0. So simply 0 1 0 is going to give me uh let me see, 0 is going to give me 1, and 1 1 is going to give me 1, and 1 0 is going to give me 1, and this time I have 1 1, and this 1 1 is going to give me 1 for the A and K. And to make it so quick to the end, so this is it to the end. So this is my table, was how it's supposed to look like. So this is it for this question. So jumping to the database question, so we have this database table, call it the TV range, show the main features and price of the range of the television. So we have the TV code, the TV size, the things for this table. So we need to count how many fields and how many uh, give the name of the field that is more suitable for the primary key, and state the reason for this choice, why they choose this one as a primary key. So simply the field is that is one of those column 1 2 3 4 5 6 column it's one, excuse me, it's one of those column that is uniquely and is not repeated and can identify each time for a single member, or you can use it only for once. So the field, the most appropriate field in here, if you take a look at this table, you will find easily that the TV code is the most appropriate field for this, because we have a repeated data in here in this record. So this field is the only field that is not repeated at each time, is uh, can use only by one member. So TV code is the most appropriate code. So I'm going to write down here TV code. Code. Why I use TV code? Because using the primary key, we can easily identify the data type that uniquely go to find it. So by using the primary key, you can easily uh, uniquely identify data. So that's why I use the primary key for this code. So for this table. So in B, the database use the data type, text, character, boolean, integer, real, and date and time. So complete the data type to show the most appropriate data type for each field, and each data type must be different. So I need to fill this for the most appropriate one from here. So for the TV code, if you take a look in here, the TV code is text data. So I have to write down in here text. And for the screen size, let me see the screen size. The screen size is number, and it is integer number with no decimal place. So I'm going to choose integer for this. So integer for screen size. In smart TV, smart TV, smart TV, yes or no. So this, whenever you find yes, no, 0, 1, true or false, this is Boolean data. So yes, no, this is Boolean data. So we have Boolean in here. So I'm going to write down Boolean. And for the price, let me see. I think the prices will be real because we will have a decimal place. Yes, the decimal place is in here. So whenever we find a number with a decimal place, it's a real number. So I'm going to write down real because we have real in here. So this is for this question. It's worth 2 marks. So complete the structure, unique language, the SQL query to return the television TV code, screen size, and price for all smart TVs in the database and for the database table. So I need to select or fill this one as I see it in here for the SQL showing the TV code. So I'm going to see what after selecting the TV code, I have to select the T screen size, and then for it I have to set the price of it and from the range table. So simply is going to feel like this. So select the TV code which have the screen size and the price of it, the price of it uh, from the TV range, where the TV range is yes or no. So I have to choose yes or no, because if you take a look here in the question, he said complete the structure pretending the TV television code, screen size, and the price for all the smartest TV in the database. So this smart TVs, so that means it's yes, yes, and it's for self. So this is how you can answer the question of SQL. And I'm going to stop in here because the last question is about coding, and this question is need a full video by itself. So I'm going to stop here. Thank you very much for watching my video. This is Mr. Muhammad Ibrahim. Please, if you have any question, just ask in the comment below. Thank you very much for watching my video. This is Mr. Muhammad Ibrahim. Have a good time and bye bye.